God.
Welcome back to the backdoor cover.
Lemon drop moonshine is the drink of the day. I'm almost through this whole bottle. Dude, this shit tastes like candy.
Lemon, where did you get that?
My neighbor has this guy that works for him. He's a contractor. I mean, looks like he was birthed in a still, and he makes it. I drank a whole bottle of apple pie yesterday at the golf course, and this lemon drop.
Jesus Christ!
Woo! Well, I had some help. Out there, obviously. But cheers to everyone. Cheers to you, BlackJack. I love seeing your face. Missed you last week. I appreciate the week off. My son had gotten hurt. Thought it was worse than it was. But he's good. He's okay. Us deadbeat fathers sometimes have to make sure that our kids are okay.
You and your fictional son who you never see.
Yes, exactly. My fictional son who I never see.
Well, I mean, Kyle Ryan's asking how you bet today. I mean, this has been a wild fucking day in the NFL.
But you not follow me on Twitter? I had a fucking magical day. If the Seahawks team total would have went through, it would have went perfect. So I'll run you through it. I did 3 official plays, that I put out. Went 2-1 on those. The only loss was the Seahawks team total. I gave out 14 props for every game today. Finished 10-4 on those. Obviously won our fantasy week over on our Better Than Vegas fantasy week. I'm a fucking I'm a steamroller running through that league. Like it's my bitch. And so no, it was a great day. Great day today. Even I hit a little baseball, and I took you did something. What did you have? You had something on what the hell was it? But I took one of your college football. I don't bet college football, and I won that too. I can't remember which game it was, but
a good day in college football. Brian's here.
Yeah. There he is. Cheers. Talk all the shit you want, Brian. This is fucking delicious.
No, it's not.
I want to make sure. Where's Carrie? I want to make sure your wife's alive because I don't believe a goddamn word you said.
She's alive.
Watching Ted Lasso.
Weekly wellness check.
Jesus. Well, he tweets me, trust me, she's fine. Yeah, that's exactly what the prime suspect would say, that she's alive. Like, oh, okay, she's alive. I'll take that. Okay.
I'll tell you what, in terms of the NFL this week, I had an 8-team money line parlay that would very much be alive pending the Cowboys, except for the fucking New York Giants.
Wow. Well, that's the trap of all traps today. It is the trap of all traps.
My take on the NFL, and I want to get both of your opinions on this, is having watched 3 weeks now, we have like 3 really good teams, the Bucks, the Rams, and the Chiefs. And I know the Chiefs are 1-2, but they'll figure it out. We've got 4 really bad teams, the Giants, Jets, Jaguars, and Lions. And then everyone else is kind of like some version of
the Falcons fucking suck.
The Falcons are a bad team too. Yep,
they're Bengals. The Bengals suck.
But hold on. Here's my thing. It's like the Bengals and the Texans are teams that could wind up going like 7-10, 8-9,
5-12.
I don't know. I feel like we've got a bunch of good bad teams and a bunch of bad good teams. Yeah. And like I don't know. I feel like this season betting in the NFL is going to be a goddamn coin flip most weeks.
Well, let me give you some fucking advice first of all. I don't know why people continue to do this. I don't know why people are betting sides in football. First of all, it's the most efficient sport by far, not even close. When Vegas puts a line of -4, guess what? It's normally going to be really fucking close to -4. It's going to be one penalty, a holding call. It's going to be one missed extra point away from you winning or losing. Sides are way too sharp, no matter how you slice it. Team totals and first half bets are the way to go. If you're doing it otherwise, you're just a fucking degenerate and you don't know what you're doing. Straight the fuck up. Betting sides in football is insane. It's insane. It's way too sharp. Team totals are where it's at. I put up 17 totals today, went 5-2 on the team totals. You don't give a damn who wins. You just need them to score points. That's the way to go.
I hear you, but my problem is
it's not as fun.
The degenerate in me sees the money line parlay at 14-1.
I know.
And I want it. And I want it so bad. And I'm going to wind up going 7-1 this week because the fucking Giants.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that was a trap. That was a trap.
Manning Day. I mean, come on.
It's a trap. I knew it was a trap. If you watch, I had a Sunday morning show and I said, this one feels like the trappiest of all the traps. The Falcons and the Giants. It's a trap. It was a trap from the pit of hell. Daniel Jones stinks at home. If it was on the road and in Atlanta, the Giants would have won the game.
Can we just agree on this? No matter what the number is, you lay it with the Bucks next week?
Playing the Patriots, yeah, most likely.
No, I would lay it up to 9.5.
Wow.
I think it'll be 7. I think 7 will be the number.
The problem is that secondary is bad for the Bucks. And that's why I took the Rams this week, and that's why I took the Rams team total. It was an easy play for me.
I agree with you that the Bucks desperately need help in the secondary, but there's no fucking way Tom Brady is letting this game be close.
No.
There's no chance.
No, they're going for the throat, right?
Kyle doesn't believe you're alive.
Yeah, can I please see Carrie? I mean, I love you, Brian. I want to see your face, but you can fuck off right now.
There she is.
There's someone moving in the background.
That's her. Is it her or just a body double?
Do I play blackjack at casinos? Rarely. I actually play roulette more. Roulette is a fickle mistress. I love her, but she does not love me back.
I know how that goes. Although I feel pretty loved back. I did break up with I'm the mistress. I don't know what you call that. What do you call it when you're the other guy?
Mr.
Yeah, you're Mr.
It's so boring, though.
Okay, tell the story.
Hold on, before you get into that, you were talking shit about the Bengals. They're about ready to be 3-1 after next week because you know who they got on Thursday night? The Jags.
Yeah, exactly. You're lucky they have the Jags, and they are going to have a winning record. And we have 2 of the 4 dumbest coaches in the entire league coaching against each other, in Zach Taylor and Urban Meyer. 2 absolute fucking buffoons.
Not wrong.
We'll get to the Bengals again in a minute. Tell this story, Kyle.
Where do you want me to start?
I mean, wherever you think it's appropriate.
14th hole tee box.
Okay, that was a special moment. That's why I like this girl so much. So I mean, it was a special moment. I don't know if anyone has heard this on here, but I met this beautiful girl. She does happen to be married. A very unhappy marriage, as far as I can tell from what I hear. Anyways, younger, beautiful, a lot of fun. We hooked up. She works at the local golf course that I frequent. And we hooked up a couple times, once in the women's bathroom out there after hours and once on the 14th tee box. There was actually one person coming, but we were able to hide from him under
Well, there were 2 people coming, but
yes. I like to fake it sometimes, though, just because it gives me power, you know? So anyways, that's just true. That's just, I need another shot.
The stream at this point.
I need another shot. Where is Linda? Report this.
I'm going to report the stream.
You're going to report it.
You like to fake it because it gives you power?
Yes.
How does faking it give you power?
Because they know I faked it, but they don't want to admit it. And so they just know you got to do better next time. You know what I mean? Wow. Yeah. You got to treat it mean and keep it
fucking real deep shit there.
Do you see the name by my screen? It says DFS Bachelor, not fucking DFS Boyfriend. Okay? It says Bachelor.
All right. So go ahead.
Okay. So then we had that little tryst. It was like a nice weekend tryst, and then we just decided we liked each other. So we've had a few more trysts, and then there was an incident where there was a horrific car accident, and there was some drinking involved, and
not on your end.
Not on my end. No, I was completely fine. I was actually sober, cooking dinner. I was taking food. I was actually being very, very responsible. Did everything in my power to prevent this situation. It wasn't her fault, actually. The guy was speeding very, very fast, but it was a terrible turn of events.
Doesn't change the fact that there's a bunch of booze in your blood.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's some booze there. I tried to get all the booze out of the car. I did the best I could, but again, I'm the other guy. I can't be going to the hospital and have my name on the record because I'm the Mr., if you will. So then I had a stroke of conscience where I'm like, listen, we can't keep doing this. You got to get fully divorced. And then I went without hooking up with her for a couple of days, and I went right back to that train. And things are back. They're hot. They're steamy. And I'm fucking happy about it. I'm fucking happy about it. I was sad for 2 days. I feel a whole lot better today.
Bro, you tried to do the right thing. I mean, you tried.
I did my best, but she wouldn't let me go, and I just couldn't.
Nah, you were being a bitch the other day.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I was sensitive.
Listen, to be fair, you're not the one committing adultery.
No, I'm not.
You are running the risk of a very angry, violent husband showing up at your door.
He's a little guy. No chance in hell.
I mean, since we're going commandments here, he may be coveting his neighbor's wife.
That's not my neighbor.
Not his neighbor.
No, she lives like.
I don't think they technically
close, but
neighbor. But
why does Jimmy Garoppolo suck so much dick? God, I hate Jimmy Garoppolo. When I'm a Niner
that's a great point there for a second, because let's just rewind this back like 3 or 4 years. when Bill Belichick wanted to release Tom Brady for this fucking guy.
Have you ever seen a guy with worse pocket presence in your entire life?
No.
He freaks the fuck out if there's anybody by him. I mean, look at that. It is an incomplete pass, thank God, because his arm's coming forward.
Tom Brady.
But how many times have you seen an incomplete pass thrown towards your back? I mean, he's so bad.
Again, the brilliant genius, the delicate genius that is Bill Belichick thought this guy was the better option from Tom Brady.
Absolute joke. Absolute joke.
Don't forget, Bill Belichick hasn't always made good decisions.
But you know what the good news is? The 49ers are probably going to still win this game and cover the 3.5.
No. I don't know, dude. I don't think that. I think the Packers score here and fucking end this thing.
And to be fair, Belichick had a pretty shitty stint in Cleveland, if you do remember.
Yeah, listen, Bill Belichick walked
did he go 10-6 one year?
By the way, they counted that as a fumble.
That can't be a fumble. That's an incomplete pass.
Green Bay ran for a first down.
But again, the worst thing about the NFL are these fucking moron officials. They never know what they're looking at. They just guess.
Oh.
And anytime Jerome they did call it a fumble. Okay, they're going to rock and roll.
They said it was a backward pass. I have it on.
Okay.
I have it down.
Okay.
Well, you know what? It might be a backwards pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually right. As I think about it, you're right because he's throwing it backwards. So it is. Yeah, you're right. That's fumble. Jimmy G, just being pathetic Jimmy G. That's what he does.
But this NFL week, it's been drunk the whole day.
I had a great week this week. I had the Rams team total, Titans -5, and then, of course, I had the Seahawks team total, which didn't come through. Cardinals team total, which did come through. Raiders team total. I was scared to take a side there. I had to take it in this fucking pick six contest I do, but that's just.
Let me ask you: was there any part of John Harbaugh that was afraid to approach Dan Campbell after that game for the handshake?
The Harbaugh boys are crazy.
Did not move from his sideline. He stood there the whole fucking time.
And he might have just been in shock that his kicker made a 66-yard field goal.
Did you fucking doink in a 66-yard field goal?
But that was dope.
If you go back, they probably shouldn't have been able to kick that field goal because they got away with a blatant delay of game on the play before.
So I'm supposed to be surprised when an NFL official misses something because they know everything. They're guessing the whole time. These guys are fucking buffoons.
No, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is Dan Campbell's kind of a lunatic. Like he's the guy talking about biting your kneecaps. Yes. Like if you're Harbaugh and you're approaching this guy and you see that he's not moving an inch from his sideline, at what point do you kind of be like, all right, what if shit goes down here?
I don't know. The Harbaugh boys are tough, though.
Jim, I don't know about John.
Didn't they work? They played and coached under Schembechler, right? So they were.
Yeah,
they had to get tough. They had to get tough at a young age because this is just reckless speculation. Again,
oh God.
Do we have a graphic for reckless speculation that we can put up on the screen? So when we recklessly speculate, again, I'm just speculating, but I'm pretty sure you had to have a tough backside if you were hanging out with Bo Schembechler when you were young. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, no, thoughts?
I mean, there you go.
Yes, I love that. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive.
I don't know. No comment.
Bo Schembechler.
I don't want to get sued.
Let's put it this way. Bo Schembechler, I have a suspicion. And again, I'm just recklessly speculating. So let's keep that on the screen to keep us. Because, right, you're my lawyer, right? Does that keep me devoid of all slander?
Maybe.
Maybe. I need a more concrete answer than that. You're my attorney. Can I recklessly speculate that Bo Schembechler was the original creator of the backdoor cover?
Listen, I'm not going to say what you can or can't speculate.
What do you think, Brian? Bo Schembechler.
I mean, he was tough. Probably tough on his kids.
What's that mean?
I don't know that I want to get to either.
Yes. Oh, Bo Schembechler. Yeah.
I
have a feeling he's had dinner. I say that Bo Schembechler and Jerry Sandusky probably had dinner together a couple of times.
Whoa. Now, that was Kyle.
Again, read the screen. Reckless speculation by Kyle. Reckless speculation. So I believe it's like saying with all due respect, right? You can say whatever you want. That's exactly what that means.
No, just say JK at the end. It makes everything okay.
I think that I would take Jim in a fight with Dan Campbell, John seems like the pussy of the bunch.
Oh, interesting. Okay, reckless speculation by BlackJack calling.
Yeah,
John
I mean,
Harbaugh
I'm fine calling John Harbaugh a pussy. What's he gonna do?
Is that different than what I did?
Yes.
A little bit.
Okay,
Slightly.
fair enough.
Not much. It's
Lemon
not.
drop moonshine. Call me all the names you want, Brian,
Yes,
but this is how you.
Whew. Lemon drop moonshine.
If you don't think that shit's got a kick, you're dead wrong.
Made in where's this made?
It's out here in Oregon. But let me tell you, the guy that made
Yeah,
it,
that's real good.
the guy that made it looks like he's the mascot for one of the Kentucky high school football teams. Okay, you remember Hillbilly Jim?
Yeah.
I bought this from Hillbilly Jim straight up.
First off, Hillbilly Jim still lives in Kentucky, so that's a lot.
Accurate. There you go. You're proving his
But
point.
I essentially bought this from Hillbilly Jim, the Godwins. I bought this from the Godwins. Okay, the tag team that Hillbilly Jim. I bought this from the Godwins.
Allegedly. Just
Thank
throw
you,
the
Josh.
word allegedly around a lot.
At least someone gets it. There you go. Allegedly, reckless speculation. You're fine. I think if you put that on the screen, we're fine to say basically anything we want.
Let's just leave that up.
Do we want to talk sports? Do we want to talk about football today? I had a great day, so whatever. Is there anything else? Like,
the
right.
Jaguars. Let's just talk about this.
Can we talk about the ladies' man umpire in this game, Gerald Boger? Right?
Oh, Jerome Boger.
Jerome Boger. Have you ever watched the movie The Ladies' Man?
Yes.
I have. It's a great film. Tim Meadows is.
Yes. Now, have you listened to Jerome Boger?
By Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
If you closed your eyes and Jerome Boger, while he's announcing, he's like holding number 74 offense, he likes it in the butt, you would think it's Tim Meadows, right? It's the same guy.
I would. It is.
It's the same guy. It's a great call.
It's
a great fucking call.
I got to hand up telling myself I've not watched more than 2 minutes of this game. That's a backwards pass, too. So I don't know. I've been watching Ted Lasso, the greatest coach in the history of sports.
This game has been a tale of two halves. The Packers dominate the first half. Niners came back in the second. Now we'll see.
It's a tale of two quarterbacks. It's like the Niners are somehow in this game, despite Jimmy Garoppolo being an absolute mook. He's a chicken shit in the pocket. Unless it's a wide open throw, what play can he make? What special play does Jimmy Garoppolo ever make? When? Please tell me one special play by Jimmy Garoppolo ever.
The fascinating thing to me about this Niners team is, they're predicated on running the ball. All of their running backs are fucking hurt. Garoppolo can't get out of his own way. It's really just a testament to their offensive and defensive lines that they're that good.
Yes.
That they keep
They're
them
coaching.
in games.
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan's great.
He's the greatest mind in.
But I mean, listen, I'm not a Trey Lance guy. Like, I don't know that Trey Lance works in the NFL, but can he really be worse than this?
No.
Can he really be worse than this?
Look at him throw the ball. I mean, it's pathetic.
Oh, dude, he just hit Deebo Samuel right in the number and
he dropped it. I know.
There's a big one from Kittle.
There's no organization I hate more in sports than the Green Bay Packers. And there's no organization. I hate the whole state. Yeah.
Were you happy to see Notre Dame win on Saturday?
Yes, I was. Anytime. And look, I don't like Notre Dame that much either. I loved Joe Montana and Tim Brown back in the day, and even some Jerome Bettis, and the very seldomly talked about Ray Zellers, who was his backup, who went on to be a fullback for Washington and was actually a very good player.
Wait, you're not a fan of like the number one Catholic school in the country?
It's shocking. So usually I have a problem with the rapey culture around those guys, Again, reckless speculation. But I do, it's the whole Catholic thing's a bit rapey for me. And I'm sorry, Catholics, I don't mean to be, I didn't do it. I wasn't out there.
I'll forgive you.
And you know what? Mostly my feelings are hurt because why didn't any of those priests try? Like we've talked about this before.
Why do we always go back to this?
I was a good-looking kid.
I
was a talented, good-looking kid.
I have a different take on this now because I remember 2 or 3 weeks ago we had this conversation and I felt the same way. However, in those interceding 3 weeks, my oldest daughter has started communion classes at a Catholic church, so I no longer feel that way.
I understand.
I do feel better that the class is being taught by 2 women.
Yeah, that's even if that's.
Are they
How do I approach
you
this one?
Fuck. As soon as he said, even if,
You knew where I was going with that.
I knew exactly where you were going. And you're not
But
wrong.
no, it's still wrong. It's still wrong.
It's less wrong.
It's less wrong. Definitely less wrong. So much less wrong, right? It is. You're less angry, right?
I mean, yes, you're still very angry, but less angry.
Like as a father of a teenage son, like if I found out a teacher did that and it was a hot female teacher.
Oh, I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset at all.
Not upset at all.
Did you ever watch? There was a series on Hulu, maybe I don't know, 6 months ago. A Teacher. It was called A Teacher with Kate Mara, and it was like her. She was a high school teacher, and she like seduced. You should watch it, buddy. It's up your alley.
Mm.
And she like seduces this high school senior. I'm like, dude, if that's my son,
okay, so this actually brings up a funny story. So a couple weeks ago, this is right before school started, right? My mom's a teacher. She's taught at the high school for years and years. I know everybody who works there. I help them out. You know, I'm taking tables out there. I know the faculty very, very well, right? It's just they've been family friends for years. Well, it's interesting that you say that. So I walk into the school. I had to drop off something, my son getting ready for cross country. So I had to drop off his like physical and stuff that he got from the doctor. And he had to take this like concussion base test. Why do you need to take that for cross country? I'll never know, but he had to do this little base test. So I'm in there hanging out. My mom's there working. Teachers, you know, they don't get the whole summer off. They have to get their school ready and their classrooms ready before school starts, right? So I walk by the vice principal's office and her name is Mrs. Todd. She comes out and she goes, Kyle. She goes, I told your mom that I remember you from high school. And I'm sitting there for a second and I go, oh my God, Mrs. Todd. Okay, so first of all, this teacher, I partied with this teacher. We got drunk at this teacher's house. She's now the vice principal at the high school. And I'm pretty sure, like, I even said to her, I was like, wait, do we have like a little thing where you like hitting on me one night when we were drunk? And she's like, oh, stop it, blah, 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 blah. So I went to my mom's classroom and I'm like, Mom, Mrs. Todd's the new vice principal. I knew her in high school. She's like, yeah, she told me, but I didn't think you guys were there at the same time. I thought she was just full of it. I'm like, oh, no. I knew Mrs. Todd. So we start walking back through the hall. Here comes Mrs. Todd. And she stops. She goes, I told your mom that I remember you. And I looked at her. I'm like, Mrs. Todd, you're in a lot because she looked pretty good. I might bang her now. I might bang my mom.
How's she holding up?
My plan is to bang. And I told her, I was like, Mom, I might be banging your boss. Like, you need to retire soon because I like banging your boss. Banging your mom's boss is dope.
So she's holding up well.
Mm-hmm. Look great, tiny little.
I mean, to your original point though, like if my son was in high school and was banging like a good-looking teacher, we got no problem there.
Yeah, but if it's reversed, murder, death, kill. Death, kill.
Yeah, no, trust
me. I have a stepdaughter.
Yeah.
I get it, but if it's a female teacher, like, well, it's not that violating.
Listen, and I get people say that it's like it's a double standard. And I understand it.
It is.
The world is full of double standards, right? Like,
get over it.
If your son bangs a hot teacher, he's like a fucking legend in school.
Exactly.
People love him. If your daughter bangs a teacher, she's a slut. And I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
No, it's just the world we live in. It could be worse. You could be in Afghanistan and they could never be allowed to go to school.
True.
Although I will compare putting your kid in a Catholic school to basically being one of those parents that let your kid go to Afghanistan. Like, you're kind of asking for it, right?
Again, I just sent my daughter to a community class.
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, to be fair, the Catholic Church was more interested in the little boys than they were the little girls.
Yeah, so. My son's going next year, dickhead.
Again, that's your own fault, though. That doesn't that feel like you're asking for it?
I hope not.
I mean, you're not outright asking for it, but you're kind of asking for it.
We need to hit the reset button on this week. Jimmy Garoppolo just led a 2-minute drive down the field. Yes, Niners lead.
I like the 3.5-point cover, honestly.
Well, first of all, they have to make the extra point.
They did already.
Well, okay.
They already did.
So
Kyle,
they still left Aaron Rodgers 37 seconds and only needs a field goal.
Yeah. But just the fact that Jimmy G even got into this position is Quite
I'm
amazing.
so proud of my boys. So
Actually,
these jerseys they're wearing tonight are throwback to the 1994 team. That's the
94.
75th anniversary team. That might be the greatest team that ever, and this is not a homer call. That 94 49ers team was absolutely unstoppable.
That's the
They had
Steve Young,
Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice, JJ Stokes, Brent Jones, Ricky
I will
Waters,
say,
Dana Stubblefield, Bryant Young, Gary Plummer, Ken Norton. Come on, you go up and down the field.
They beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Yes, 6 touchdown passes for Steve Young. They beat the Vikings 51-3 in the divisional round.
Was that Phil Humphreys?
Stan Humphreys.
Stan Humphreys.
Stan Humphreys. And Natron Means, and they had a receiver named Tony Martin. Junior Seau, Leslie O'Neal were the anchors of that defense.
R.I.P. Junior Seau.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Junior Seau is a fucking dick. I've met him before. I went to his restaurant in San Diego.
Well,
he's an absolute asshole.
He was a dick.
Yes. Yeah, I'm always killing people. You guys always put me in the position where I'm killing people or talking bad about the dead, which is
It's called setting you up.
You just have opinions about dead people.
It's not my fault he is an asshole. He was not very fun to meet. I'll just say that.
No, but hey, you know what? On that point, though, I do hate the fact that some asshole dies and everybody's like, "Oh, he was the greatest guy in the world." Just don't say anything. He's a fucking dick. I'm not saying, "Oh,
fucking Aaron Rodgers." God damn it!
Did he throw a pick six? Because I want this 3.5.
No, he fucking drilled Adams at the 50.
God damn it! And he caught it, of course.
Yeah.
I'm way behind you guys then.
God damn it, Aaron Rodgers.
Son of a bitch.
Too. And Aaron's got that look on his face too. Like, I don't think there's a guy that gives less fucks than Aaron Rodgers right now.
But you know what? He might be more dangerous that way because he's just gonna fucking sling it.
Well, I mean, it's like, we talked about Gronk in his Monday night interview and how he doesn't even watch film and all that. Like, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is in just fuck it mode. Like, I don't give a shit.
Film as a dumb fucking tight end, anyways.
I'm gonna go. He's like, I'm just gonna go out here like I'm in the backyard.
They have no timeouts though.
No,
don't
no
tell me what
timeout.
happened. Don't splash my pot. Fuck off. Don't do it.
Yep,
I'm at 23 seconds. 22. 20. Okay, we need a big sack here. I wanted the Niners to cover this 3.5, so I'm a little bit.
It's not going to happen.
That. No, it's obviously.
Are you not like me? If my team is not going to cover, I hope they lose outright.
Yes, that's me.
I'm vindictive about it. I don't want them to win and not cover.
99.9% of the time I'm with you, but I fucking hate Wisconsin. I hate
You're
the
gonna have
Packers.
to go. All right, what is your deal with Wisconsin? Is your ex-wife from there? Like, what is the deal?
No, they're just stupid people.
But why? What gave that to you?
They make
it's just been years and years of watching these drooling morons wear cheese on their head and like
fucking complete. They're going to get a shot at a field goal. They are going to get a shot at a field goal.
You're not supposed to splash my pot.
You're supposed to not tell him, dude.
They are going to kick a...
I'm at 16 seconds on incomplete pass. That's where I'm at.
51-yard field goal to try to win this thing.
51 or 52. Aaron Rodgers is fist pumped. He's so excited.
I mean, now, hold on. Now, this is fair. To be fair, this is a tough fucking building to kick field goals in.
Yes,
the wind here is no joke.
Yes. It's true, but the stadium's kind of built to negate.
Do not
some of that
spoil
wind.
this for Kyle.
God,
I'm going to take myself out.
He's just taking himself out. I'm at 16 seconds. They just snapped the ball.
I'm not going to react to the field goal.
Beautiful throw. Like, how was Devontae Adams open?
It's fine. The Niners should
only
come out.
guy they have.
I need another drink anyway, so have fun watching.
But how the fuck can you leave Devontae Adams open? I don't understand. He's the only guy they have. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, a moron, can't catch the ball. Alan Lazard, mediocre at best. Robert Tonyan,
Yeah,
and you leave Devontae Adams open?
One guy right across the middle for
4 people
yards.
should be around him. He should literally be being stalked, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
By the way, how does it feel to be home after your long ass trip?
Oh, Jesus, good. I still don't think I've recovered yet.
Man, you guys are animals.
Dude, it was.
I was even thinking about, because I've always wanted to go to Miami. I was going to come out there, and I'm like, I'm not sure I'm allowed at this airport yet. I don't know.
Yeah, Miami sucks, by the way.
Really? South Beach? Did you go to South Beach and party?
No. Miami sucks.
Interesting. Okay. Here we go. I still haven't seen it. 3 seconds left. I'm looking at Mason Crosby's stupid fucking face.
I just watched it, and I've given you no reaction.
No reaction.
So I will say 99.9% of the time, yes, I wanted the Niners to cover. Yes, I had a little bit on them to cover, but
it's funny you say that.
Thing. It's the Packers thing. I'll take I had such a good day. I'm up, I'm up a comma.
Are you still not up to the kick?
They're getting ready to kick it right now. I'm watching it out in the office. I'm streaming it off Hulu, so I'm a little bit behind here. So everyone else knows.
So typically, I'm in the same boat you are. And there's only one time that I can remember recently where a team wasn't going to cover, and I was pulling for them to still win, and that was today with the Raiders against the Dolphins because I don't want Leo to have any pleasure.
Agreed. By the way, fucking Aaron Rodgers, 37 seconds, no timeouts, just rammed it up your asshole.
Yeah, it hurts. My ass. I have a fucking hemorrhoid. My asshole's bleeding right now.
I mean, good God.
It hurts. I got to turn that the fuck off. I just fucking
37 seconds with no timeout.
You know how long of a week this is going to be for me now? Good Lord.
By the way, somebody asked where Mitchell Trubisky is. Isn't he in Buffalo? Is there
backup in Buffalo? Yeah.
Well, I think he's talking about me saying that Mitchell Trubisky, because I always made fun of Mitchell Trubisky. So I think that's in reference to me hating Jimmy G more than Mitchell Trubisky.
His first mistake was deciding when he came out in the draft that he wasn't going to go by Mitch anymore. He'd go by Mitchell.
The first mistake was his parents naming him Mitchell. Like, what a douchebag name.
But he likes to kiss titties.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
I mean, I'm not a tit guy, but I like to kiss him anyways. It means you got somewhere. It means your day was a success.
It's a weird tweet.
It is a weird tweet. Why would you tweet that out, that you like to kiss titties?
I mean, kids with social media. Can you imagine Kyle going through high school with Twitter?
Yes.
I wouldn't even have had it.
Yeah, bullshit. And you'd have been saying way worse than I like to kiss titties.
I wouldn't have said shit because I was busy. So back in that day, it was hard to get pot around here. I was busy kissing titties and selling pot, so I wouldn't have been tweeting shit.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God, that's what I was doing.
No, he believes that. I think he doesn't believe he wouldn't be on Twitter actively selling pot on Twitter.
Oh, I might have been doing that. That's actually a good point. I am kind of a dumbass.
Speaking of dumbasses, little segue. BlackJack, have we
it's
heard from
Mantis
right there,
by the way.
Full story yet?
Of what?
Mantis. We talked to Mantis to get the full story about this weekend yet?
I have. It's not a great story. He did get a second mouth on his penis.
Okay, good. I saw
that. No condom.
Okay.
And free.
It was free. It was not to completion. She left him hanging because she said she had to go and pick somebody up at a train station or something.
Wait, you don't have another 15 seconds? So hold on a second. So you're mid whatever, you know what they do. Their eyes are watering, it's making the noise, things are happening. And you're like, I'd really like to finish you off here, but if I don't leave right this second, my buddy's going to be really upset because I'm 15 seconds late at the train station. What the fuck is that? That sounds like nonsense.
I mean, I'm not.
That sounds like his wiener tasted weird. His wiener probably tasted weird.
I mean, it was like 4 a.m, so I mean that probably.
Oh yeah, he hadn't showered.
He was texting me as it was happening.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did he send you a picture, like a point of view?
No. But I mean, credit to Mantis. He got a second mouth on his penis and didn't pay thousands of dollars.
Congratulations. You know how many people think that's actually a work? I don't believe it's real. And I'm like, I'm telling you guys right now.
Everybody.
I've heard from everybody. They're like, that's a work, right, Kyle? And I'm like, no, this happened.
Kyle, I have had to tell people, like, I literally saw the transactions.
I was going to say, we saw the transactions.
Like, we saw the payments.
I just did a show with Big Man, and he was telling me before the show, he's like, I know that's all bullshit. And I'm like,
he told me the same thing, and I told him.
I told him too. It's not.
I told him. I said, no, it's not bullshit. Yes. Like, I literally saw the credit card receipts from the transactions.
I did tell him that he got a couple grand back from Chase.
He got $2,000 back.
So it's more 6,400 is a little more accurate, but not as fun to talk about. But it's nonetheless a hefty price to pay for it.
Well, to be fair, he paid the 84. It just they can't. They stopped $2,000 of it.
Yes, good for him.
Because even Chase was like, "Wait a minute, guys, Mantis, this is too much."
It's way too much. So he got it for free. So tell me more about that. Is he available? Where the hell is he right now? So by the way, I tried to set up a GoFundMe.
I know they took it down, bastards.
What? So GoFundMe? Fuck you. Fuck you, GoFundMe.
By the way, just in case anyone missed it 2 weeks ago, here you go.
All right, guys. We had the bet for the 4 o'clock games. We all picked 3 games. It was me, XFL Jim, and Chase. And unfortunately, Mantis is the one that loses. Mantis had the option of buying the 3 of us dinner or choosing to be naked and dance around for 20 seconds.
How did I win and still fucking lose, by the way?
We're all about to lose, guys. We apologize, everybody. This is for 18 and plus. Even if you're over 18, you might want to turn away right now.
Life is not good right now, by the way. This is a hot jam that I'll never get to enjoy again.
I got topped off 30 hours ago. I'm the happiest man. I don't care what you told me. I got topped, and I'm so fucking happier than you.
Oh, goddamn, that's gold.
Yep, that happened.
Hey, can I tell you? So I've seen that video several times, obviously. Can I tell you my new take from this?
Please.
Fucking, I expected Leo to have a better body than that. He's about as misshapen as Mantis is. Leo looks terrible.
There's a reason for that.
And I met his lovely girlfriend. I was able to talk to her.
Leo
after the show.
is an oddly shaped person. When I saw him walking through the airport,
He doesn't look right.
I hadn't seen Leo in, I don't know, 6 months. And the only animal that came to mind was a manatee.
Yeah, exactly.
He's kind of like a manatee. Like he's kind of big and lovable and soft, but like he's like a sea cat.
Yeah, he's a poo cat, is what we
He's
call
got
him.
a little bit of a spinal issue as well.
If he was my age,
he has
would have worn
untreated
puka
scoliosis.
Oh, well, I don't want to make fun of that too
Who
much.
has untreated
Yeah,
scoliosis?
why not just get it treated? But that's not even the concern. It looked a bit like, I feel like if him and Mantis both took their shirts off next to each other, both oddly shapen young men, and you just blurred out the face, you would have no idea which one is which.
One's much hairier than the other.
True.
I feel bad for you that you know that.
Thank you.
I mean, we know what pretty much everyone in that suite looked like without a shirt on. So
I've been working out lately, boys. I'm trying to get in shape. I wouldn't have looked like that.
To keep those young women around, bub.
Dude, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
so yeah, Mantis, that was something.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
You know, he's forever on his quest.
So how did he get it for free?
It's a girl that he met on the internet. He's been
after the fact, after that video? Or
no, before. He's been talking to her for a while.
So she did show up.
She did. Mantis is oddly enough pretty good friends with Jack Harlow.
Yes, you guys told me that.
And Jack Harlow had a concert in Boston. This girl is from Maine. So Mantis flew to Boston for the concert. The girl met up with him there. She brought her sister along, though, in a non-sexual way.
That's boring.
Probably to make sure Mantis didn't murder her.
Well, I mean, Mantis, listen, and I get it. If you don't know Mantis, that's fine, but he's a sweetheart.
It seems like I just love
Oh, he is. He's not got a harmful bone in his body.
Yeah. But it's still smart of her. I mean, white men are white men. We're the problem with the entire world are white men, right? For fuck's sake. So anytime you're meeting a white man, young women, take someone with you to make sure you're safe, no matter who it is. Look at that. See, we went from reckless speculation to sound, solid, safe advice for all.
Oh, God damn it. I can't say what I want. All right. I can't. All right.
You can. You could say it.
Nope.
You can blame it on me. It's fine.
Can't do it.
I got something else.
Yep.
I feel like it's good.
What's going on with the Laundrie situation down there in Florida?
Oh, that guy.
I saw Dog the Bounty Hunter's on the case looking
Dog
for
the Bounty
him.
Hunter is here in Sarasota County, in my county. Dog the Bounty Hunter is here.
Completely safe now.
He is looking for Brian Laundrie. Brian, Kyle, I don't know if you've kept up on this.
Of course I have.
Okay. Tara Petito,
I actually have some questions. You guys are legal minds. I have some questions about this. How in the fuck were they not able to obtain a warrant after he showed up without her and for weeks wouldn't say where she was? How is that not cause?
Well,
at least reasonable.
I mean,
pass a grand jury, the sniff test.
Let me just say this. First of all, in Florida, we don't use grand juries. Okay. Only for first-degree homicide. He did simultaneously the dumbest thing possible and also maybe the smartest thing possible.
Yes, because
like, everyone knows he killed this girl, but at the same time, he's kind of like saying to everyone, prove it.
Yeah.
Prove it. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to find on her body to indicate murder. I don't know how he did it. We don't know any of the details yet. But it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, I'm not going to say a fucking word, which again, credit to him.
Mark.
He might be a terrible human being and a murderer, and I hope he gets punished for that if he is.
Yeah.
But
he is. Do you want to can you put the reckless speculation thing back up?
Yep, we're going to put that back up.
Because I haven't have some thoughts on this.
We're just going to put reckless speculation by all here.
Isn't he connected to like 2 other girls that were murdered out there as well?
I don't know that. That again is more reckless speculation.
By all.
What I do know is you take your girlfriend on a road trip across the country. You come back, she does not.
And you don't say anything.
To answer any questions. Her body is later found in Wyoming in a national park. He has not given any contradictory statements, obviously, because he hasn't said anything.
Well, he's dead now, right? He went and killed himself, right?
I don't know, dude. I mean, like, if he killed himself, he's a fucking moron. Like,
he definitely did.
Because I'm thinking about this objectively. Like, I was a criminal defense attorney. I was a prosecutor before that. This is not going to be an easy case to prove. Like, it's just not.
But didn't his behavior incriminate him? Like, isn't
that's
a jury
nonsense, though? But that's not evidence. Like, you need to show that this person was killed by this man in this fashion. How?
Do we have to, though? We are so dumb as a country. That's my question.
Oh, yeah.
We let Quincy Anthony and George Zimmerman walk. Yeah.
OJ.
Juries, too. I'll tell you the worst thing about being in a courtroom now, and BlackJack can probably attest to this as trying cases, is like these juries want DNA on everything now.
Everyone
like CSI.
Look at the scroll, not the opinions of BTV or
everybody expects in a courtroom it's an episode of CSI or Law and Order.
Yep.
And the reality is, as a defense attorney, you love that, right? Because that's usually not the case.
Impossible.
But, every prosecutor stands up in a case like this in jury selection and says, not all crimes are committed in front of Yankee Stadium, right? Like, there's not always witnesses, not always DNA. That's all well and good. Prove how this guy did it. Prove he did it. Prove she didn't just fucking fall. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels pretty stupid to me. When the guy shows up, the girl's not there, and he's like, oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Doesn't that give you, like, some cause?
No, I mean, there's a ton of circumstantial
You're right in that it
absolutely the common sense.
In the court of public opinion, everybody knows he did this.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom line is you still have to prove it. And there's very little to prove.
Well, he's dead now. I think he killed himself.
If he did, he's a fucking moron because I think he would have walked on this.
Well, because doesn't running away from this and hiding make you seem guilty as well? That's not.
He's distraught. He's distraught.
He didn't run away. For one, he came back home. And you can't tell anybody how they're supposed to feel after somebody they love and care about.
Kyle, he's grieving.
Well, that's good.
He loved.
That's exactly what I would say if I was his attorney.
This is the woman that he loved that is now dead. You can't tell him how to respond to that.
But then if I'm the prosecuting attorney, allow me, and again, I'm not a seasoned attorney like you two, but just allow me to be juvenile attorney for a moment. If I'm the prosecuting side, I'm like, I'm showing his social media post where he says, this is the love of my life and I love her more than anything.
Right.
And then you show up and no one knows where she is and you show zero bit of concern and don't answer a question. Don't you say, would you please prove it to us? Prove it to us that you love her.
No. See, you don't get to do that. You're the prosecution. You have to prove it. I don't have to prove jack shit. I can sit there and twirl my thumb.
Can't you say whatever the hell you want in your closing and opening arguments? Can't you say that? Can't you say that?
No,
like,
can't you ask say the jury? You want.
What would they do? Stop
mistrial.
So I always laugh when they're like, oh, jury, I want you to disregard what you heard and strike that from the record. If my ears heard it, I don't disregard it. I don't give a fuck what the judge says.
You're not wrong about that, but the difference is there is a big difference between a prosecutor and a defense attorney, right? Like as a defense attorney, when I was trying a case, I largely viewed it as I had no rules because if I say it, it's out there.
Exactly.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
If I'm a prosecutor, I have a boss. I'm employed by the state. I have bar consequences. If I'm a defense attorney, the worst thing you can do is throw me in jail for a night and I'm going to sign up 2 new clients.
Right. Exactly. But I'm just saying, if I'm that prosecutor,
when I
take that risk. I just tell people, innocent people don't refuse to answer questions. But again, I'm being the lawyer. So I would just tell the jury. I said, if you're innocent and you love someone and they're missing, wouldn't you want to find them? Wouldn't you want to help find them? Wouldn't you want to do anything you could in your power to find them?
As a defense attorney, you can say whatever you want. And I think I told Brian the story.
Do you think they would cut me off if I said that? Because I think I had the case right there. I would just drop the mic. I said, look, if he loves her and wants to find her.
I had a judge once who was a real ball buster. He used to constantly threaten people with contempt. So I brought a toothbrush with me to court. Mm-hmm. Just tell him I'm ready to go. I got my toothbrush.
Right.
Okay, what does it matter?
Wouldn't that be hard for a defense attorney to defend when you go,
No, because they would say, you don't know how
there, and I can say, you can say what you think he should have done, but what you haven't done is proved how, when, or why he killed her.
Right. And we haven't seen the autopsy
report,
right? There's been no autopsy report out yet. They haven't said how she died.
Not yet.
I mean, everyone under the fucking sun knows this fucking idiot killed her.
Of course he did.
I mean, it's the most obvious thing. And again, read. I'm going to point down to the reckless.
He allegedly
definitely did. Like if it turns out that
he's speculating, it's not the opinions of BTV or Tax Relief Associates.
It may be the opinion of Tax Relief Associates. I don't know.
Advocates.
Tax Relief Advocates.
Get the name right.
Tax Relief Advocates.
You did it too.
Yada yada yada. I get a bunch of great stationaries from them, so it's cool. Nice. I'm the official Oregon president of operations, even though I don't receive a salary.
I just really want Dog the Bounty Hunter to get.
When do we get paid for this show, by the way? When is my fat check coming? I'm just kidding.
I need to find Dog the Bounty Hunter because he's in my county. I need to find him. Dog and I need to take this search on ourselves.
I would love that. By the way, I'm doing work, so I am doing work to have the golf course girl on a future show. Yes. I'll have her over here. She's gonna sit on the lap. Just
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no. I've already texted her and told her. I already told her that the fellas want you on. Everyone wants to talk to you. I don't think that anyone that matters watches the show in terms of how we can get in trouble locally, but
no.
I'm gonna have maybe next week. I'm gonna work on next week. It's tough because she has some kids, and she's married, so I got to get her
husband. Yeah, the husband's tricky.
I'll sort it out.
You said you're going to find Dog the Bounty Hunter and get on this case. While you're at it, will you also find Linda? Because I miss Linda and Julius Peppers.
Linda can go to hell.
Where's Linda?
Miss you, Linda.
Hey, guys. I got to pee. Let's take a road trip.
Oh, show him the cow. Show him the cow that stares at your dick when you pee.
It's whimsical art, Brian. This is the art above my toilet.
As we take a journey. Okay. Okay. I have a semi. I can do
whimsical, right?
I mean, I don't like to jerk off standing up. I need to be laying flat on my back, but that's just because I don't like when my calves cramp up,
Do you use your dominant hand or your off hand to make it feel like a stranger?
So this is a funny story. So I was a contractor for a long time. I built houses. I had a horrible skill saw accident where I can't feel a lot of my fingers on my left hand. So I thought that was going to be a lot of fun.
No, it's
turns out it's just dangerous and it doesn't work as great. You get
dangerous.
You get going a little too hard. You don't know you're rubbing it raw, and then things happen, and it is what it is. This is our daily reminder that, and Super Beta Prostate, hit us up because we're looking for new sponsors all the time.
Right.
BlackJack had solid flow. He had solid flow there, so you don't need the Joe Theismann.
Yeah, I have no problem.
You're good. That was good. That was good.
Wow.
Better than Vegas. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Follow everyone.
What is this? Hey, BlackJack, by the way, since you watched Ted Lasso, just briefly, there's a Southwest commercial running right now where Coach Nate is in the commercial. Have you seen that?
I've not.
I don't know who Coach Nate is.
He's holding a bottle of champagne.
If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, Kyle, you really need to. It's a great show.
Which streaming platform?
It's on Apple TV.
Okay. All right.
Although Brian has this device that is it gets you every streaming service, pay-per-view, and live event there is for free. It's like an illegal cable box.
Dude, I pay like $400 for streaming service on YouTube TV and Hulu Live. And
dude, he's got this box that gives you everything free. The Super Box.
Super Box.
Wait, is this like a goddamn one of those?
It's like an illegal cable box from the 90s.
Is it the black box from the? I had a black box, of course. But is it like Fire Stick where you got to scroll through and this one?
No.
And this one.
Way easier than that. Because I had a Fire Stick and I used it for like 2 months and I'm like, this is too much. I'm done with this bullshit. Yeah. No. This thing, the apps on this thing.
Wait, are they sponsoring the show? Because why the fuck are we talking about their product?
Well, because should be Superbox.
Hey, Superbox, we'd like to talk about boxes.
You can have your name on Not the Opinions of at the bottom of the stream.
Because
the Superbox, we could probably sell this thing. So how'd you get? First of all, tell me the story how you heard about this thing and what the fuck is it?
So there's a local radio show, sports radio show, where one of the guys on it was talking about it. He got it at the flea market in Simpsonville, right outside of Louisville. And he was talking, he's like, it's live TV. All the channels are in order. And I mean, literally, I can watch local news anywhere. I was watching Mexico City's local evening news just because I could the other night.
You speak Spanish, by the way.
No, I don't.
Okay, just checking.
I was checking out the talent, more likely. Anyway, so we get it. Like, my dad's talking about it. He's like, my dad goes back and forth to Louisville a lot, and he calls me the other day. He's like, I just got one of those boxes. They're going to be amazing. I'm like, well, I told you to pick me one up. So he brings it down, and I'm like, we'll see how it works, right? I mean, it's $275. What's the worst that happened? I'm out a couple $100. No big deal.
Right.
Plug this thing up. Do everything I was told. I've got every channel. They're in alphabetical order. They're in sections. You can favorite them. It's beautiful. Last night, after watching college football, I just went in there, put it on the pay-per-view section, and watched the UFC pay-per-view. Didn't pay a dime for it. Crystal clear HD. No buffering.
Do you get the adult channels too?
Oh, you get everything.
Oh, Kyle.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to text the girl. I'm telling her to watch the show, come leave a comment, and we're going to talk about getting her on for future episodes.
This is the girl?
Yeah, I'm texting her right now.
Can we just get her? Can we just send her a link and get her to hop on?
I don't know about that. It might be a little dicey, if you will.
Well, you can bring your husband on too.
Home?
Well, I don't know if we're just quite ready to talk to him about this yet.
What better time than amongst friends?
I mean,
do like an adultery intervention.
He wouldn't say shit.
I would just be like, sir, do you realize Kyle's fucking your wife? On the 14th,
he wouldn't have anything to say. I would stomp a mud hole in him. He's like 5'7" at best.
Would you fight for a girl though?
No, definitely. I would.
You knew that was the answer.
Are you kidding me? Yes, I'm gonna get.
Well, I mean, he was all like, "Oh, I'd stomp a mud hole in this guy," and I'm like, "Why would you care enough?" I would just.
You would only do it if the guy showed up at his house.
Yes, that's the only way. So if you show up at my house and my son's home and you catch me in a bad mood, I'm probably gonna beat you up. Most likely, I'm like, "Hey, man,
let your son whip his ass."
That wouldn't be a bad idea. That'd be fun to watch. He could do it. My son's getting up
You're
there.
just there
Good
just in
learning
case.
experience too. That's a good learning experience for your son.
That's
And
true.
plus, if he hits your son, you can have him charged.
And I have a reason to really whoop his ass.
Yeah.
True. You use a weapon.
Nobody's
Trust
convicting
me,
a
I'm
dad
not angry
defending their
about the
son.
girl thing. Like, whatever. Let
No.
the universe unfold as it should. But
Nobody's ever convicting a dad protecting his son.
that's right.
Mm.
That's right. But she actually is really cool. Actually, it's weird. I normally don't like, after I hook up with them, I don't talk to them again most of the time, like 98% of the time. My ex-wife, this one other girl, and then for some reason this one, but she's down for whatever. She ran from the cops at the hospital. That's cool.
You got to tell the whole story, dude. You didn't tell the whole story.
I did. Okay. So where did I leave
she's into
off?
this accident.
Okay, yeah,
Kyle suspects allegedly she might have been drinking.
maybe. And again, I'm not
But then when the
certain.
accident happens, he finds booze in the car.
I remove that, so she's safe there. I try to remove her, but she's kind of panicking a little bit. And
Saying she doesn't feel her legs.
She didn't
Hey,
feel her leg.
That's
So then,
that's
like-
a smart move, though. Don't touch him.
Well,
One
no,
of my
of
best
course
friends
not.
is paralyzed because their friend touched him after a
Yeah,
wreck.
and I knew that she could, but
so
I knew
she said she couldn't feel her legs.
I knew the scenario. I saw the car. It was on the passenger side. I knew she was okay. I knew she was beat up a little bit, and the bruises are bad on the ribs. You have to be very, very gentle with them when that happens.
Oh God!
But you're still able to have a good time. But you just have to be gentle. You have to be nice. Don't be that monster white guy that we all have the image of being.
Go ahead. So
So
they take her to the hospital.
they took her. So, but at that point, people started surrounding it, and like these older, like Karens, are like, okay, honey, we're gonna take care of you. And then firemen are showing up and shit. So I had to go into the shadows because I can't be the one riding up in the ambulance with her as the other guy, because the husband's gonna be on his way, right? Obviously, because he may or may not still love her. I'm not exactly sure. So. So I know I wanted to help her because I'm a helper and I'm a good person. So I just wanted to make sure she was
Now,
okay.
Brian, you know as well as I do that when somebody is brought into the hospital in a car crash, they draw blood.
Yes.
So, Kyle, when they wanted to draw her blood, what was her reaction?
Her reaction was no, which is smart. That's what I told her. If they want to draw your blood, tell them no. Tell
Get a
them no.
warrant.
So, well, that's
So
what
they
said.
did.
Well, they said we're just gonna get a warrant then. But my ride or die girl, my badass B, said I will not have this, and fucking literally got up out of her bed
Out
and
of the hospital.
sprinted out of the hospital. There's an Applebee's like 3/4 of a mile from the hospital. The cops end up surrounding her in the Applebee's parking lot in her gown because she's not having it.
This is awesome. Keep going.
And so I get a phone call going because I couldn't be there, so I was getting updates, like, hey, let me know how she is, if I can do something, yada yada yada. And I get a call going, you're not gonna fucking believe this, but she ran from the hospital and the cops just surrounded her in the parking lot while her husband was on the way to go pick her up. So he drives by with one of my buddies who does not know him, one of my good friends, but is dating her best friend. It's a whole fucking circle of fucking craziness.
Circle of infidelity. Keep going.
Yes. And it could be real life fatal attraction. Who fucking knows? But so I get the call saying that my friend is driving her husband up there. It's the first time they've ever met, by the way. He's driving the husband there to pick her up, and they passed her walking in her gown or running in her gown away from the hospital in the Applebee's parking lot, and the cops swarmed around her and surrounded her. So I'm like, oh God, she's going to prison for sure. 2 hours later, in the middle of the night, I'm asleep. I'm like, okay, well, this is happening. She calls me and she's free and ready to go and asking me to come over and party. She literally asked me, hey, do you have any party favors? Because I'm still down to party. And I'm like, this is why I love you. This is why I can't let you go.
Are you in love, Kyle?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You just said you were in love.
I'm in strong like. I'll say that. Strong like.
Wow. Kyle, you're in love with a married woman who may or may not be an alcoholic and a drug addict.
She's
you
a
might want to reevaluate this.
She's a psychopath. I don't want to reevaluate shit. She is so fine and so fun. When you get to 40, you got to let this train. You just got to let it go until it goes off the tracks. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was being a pussy the other day. I was being a giant pussy the other day. I did reevaluate.
Credit
I
to
decided,
me who called you out. A good friend.
Yes.
It's like, no, don't be a pussy.
Yeah. And I reevaluated. And so now we're just going to keep it even more secret.
Kyle,
Kyle,
you've made it a lot less secret by talking about it on here. Also, Josh is incredibly right. This is going to be a real life Fatal Attraction.
There's a lot there's a lot of devil in those angel eyes, I'll tell you
but
that.
If it is a real life Fatal Attraction, think about the show content when he's dead.
But it's only going to be one episode because then he's dead.
Wait, are you saying that I'm more valuable dead than alive?
No,
son of a bitch.
No, you're only more valuable dead than alive for 1 week.
I didn't say that.
Basically,
we can break it up into like a whole season of podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we can do a podcast.
You guys are fucked up. We get
a podcast.
You guys are real fucked up.
We get the girl and her husband on, and your friend who talk about how awkward it was driving her husband when he knew you were banging his wife.
Yeah, local golf pro as well.
I'm gonna need all their contact information before you.
He's the local golf pro.
Yeah,
the husband.
No, my friend who was driving the husband whom he never met because he's hooking up with the other young girl who
has your friend banged this girl as well?
Yes, 100%.
I hope so because I'd love to be Eskimo brothers with him. That's no big deal.
I was getting ready to say, so he's the golf pro at the golf course she works at, which means he hired her, which means they've definitely done some shit.
I don't think so because he's hooking up with one of her best friends.
No, how do you think he met her?
As far as I know. I think he would tell me because he knows I wouldn't care. He knows I wouldn't care.
Oh, Kyle.
That's right.
Either way, this chick ran away from a warrant.
That's what made me love her so much more.
She's eventually getting popped for a DUI.
She's awesome. She's a gangster. Ride or die.
Yeah, they're going to charge her with DUI.
They did. They already did. She's already charged with DUI.
The good news is, did they get to draw the blood?
Never.
Oh, yeah, they drew the blood and they fucking surrounded her at the Applebee's.
Oh, no, I mean, as far as I know, the blood was never drawn.
It had to be.
If they didn't, this is an easy.
The most messed up part is I would be a great witness for this because of how fast the guy was going, but I can't be a witness because I'm totally in secret.
Why can't you? You can just be the guy that was driving down the road that saw it happen.
No, that's way too close to worlds colliding. I won't do it. So.
But you don't live in a big town.
You know why? Because any defense attorney is going to Google his name and find one of these fucking episodes where he's talking about banging her.
We're going to delete these. I'm going to delete these after like a week. I'm going to delete this one.
By the way, wouldn't this be great though if we were evidence in a court case? Like they're like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, the jury, watch this show, and they have to play the whole thing. And here we are.
And then here in walks my attorney, BlackJack. Like she's also my attorney.
Well, he'd look different in the courtroom.
I know.
He all dressed up.
Not much. I mean, I'd look like Saul Goodman.
Yeah, there we go. I love that show. Better Call Saul is like my favorite show.
I mean, Saul Goodman is my spirit animal. That's how I use it.
There we go. That's why you're my lawyer. Who else would represent me? Nobody. Nobody.
God damn it. God help us.
It's been a wild fucking week, man. I'm exhausted. I'm not going to lie. I am fucking exhausted.
Like I said, I'm just now catching up on sleep from being gone for so long.
Jesus.
Oh, you've been home for a week.
Not quite.
6 days. Suck it up.
And his wife may or may not be alive. Usually Carrie's more involved in these episodes.
Well,
yeah,
she's got to work tomorrow. She's tired. I promise you she's not dead.
She's got to work tomorrow.
Yes, I promise you she's not dead, said the famous last words of the fucking prime suspect.
First off, she responded to your tweet.
How do I know it wasn't you? Exactly. How do I know it's not you?
That's rule number one. You
don't have to be Johnny Cochran to fucking know that.
How do you think?
Dude, fucking Brian Laundrie was...
Dude, yeah, Brian Laundrie.
Brian Laundrie was responding to texts from her cell phone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how am I supposed to get into her cell phone?
What do you mean, how?
What do you mean, how? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Says the guy that's gone entirely through her cell phone and killed her for the contacts.
You don't, A, know her password, or B, have her body in a room where you just activate the Face ID.
Of course you wouldn't.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's not that difficult. Oh, you used her thumbprint. Yeah, she's dead. You just put her fucking finger on there.
Face activated.
Well,
you've got a fucking body in a room in the garage.
Again, how do I know that's true? I've never seen Carrie's phone. I have never.
I don't know what iPhone she has.
Has she ever told you that she only uses face activation?
Also, are you honestly telling me you don't know your wife's password to her phone?
No, that'd be a lie.
Yeah, you know it. Exactly. Lock him up.
I have an alibi.
An alibi? What do you need an alibi
You don't know
for?
when the murder was committed. How do you know you have an alibi?
Yeah, if she's still alive, why do you have a fucking alibi?
Fair
God,
enough.
you sound guilty as shit right now.
Hey,
You sound guilty as hell.
I need advice. I need advice from you two.
I should have been.
And it's not about burying a body or anything.
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna be helpful.
I'm gonna be real helpful.
So we've got cameras set up outside our house. Okay. So
how do you find a dead spot?
No, just listen. So it'll buzz your phone and say that it's detected movement or whatever, and you can flip to it and see what happened.
Uh-huh.
So in the middle of the night last night, I get up to go piss, and I come back and I notice that we've had movement on our camera at 2:45 a.m.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, let me take a look at this.
Okay.
So I watch the video, and it appears to be a teenage boy walking from the back of my house down my driveway and like waving at a car, flashing its lights that you can see on the camera down the street. And he cuts across the street and goes down. So my first thought is, I think I know this kid. I think he's my neighbor. Like I'm pretty sure the video's not perfect. It's 2:45 a.m. But it appears to be my teenage neighbor who has probably snuck out of his house, and he's trying to avoid the Ring camera on his mom's house. So he walks down my driveway and across the street.
Trying to sneak out of your house. Okay, keep going.
No, well, I mean, he jumped out and came from between our two houses. They're pretty close together.
I'm the prosecuting attorney, so I'm trying to convict you of murder right here. So I'm seeing a lot of motive right now.
No. So here's my thing.
This is Brian's patsy.
My wife thinks we should tell his mom that he snuck out of the house at 2:45 a.m.
Definitely not.
And I'm on the side that says, look, it's really none of our business.
Nope, I'm with Carrie on this. Let me tell you something. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I lived when I was married and we had our first kid.
Cheers.
We lived in a house in Port St. Lucie, Florida. And, you got the baby cam and shit in the room with the crib. And there was a window behind the crib. And, those cameras are set to go off on motion and stuff. Like, it'll give you an alert when motion goes off. So one morning, it's like, I don't know, like 5:30 in the morning. And she was awake. My ex-wife was awake. And she's like, the baby camera's going off, but Lily's not moving. I'm like, well, what the fuck's going on? So I get up. First thing I do, living in Florida, I grab my gun. And I go and I look out the window and I see there's a fucking guy out there. So now I'm literally in my fucking underwear with a gun in my hand. I run out.
Semi-hard? A little semi-hard?
Oh, baby. At this point, we were full hard.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
So I run out the front door and there's a fucking Jeep Wrangler. We lived on a corner lot going around the corner. And this son of a bitch is running from the side of my house. And he jumps on the side of the Wrangler and they tear off around the corner. That was the day we decided we needed to move. But the point of the story is this kid may think he's just sneaking out and maybe you don't have a problem with that. But that's an easy way to get yourself fucking shot in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But you think that's why Brian should tell on him?
You show up outside someone's house and Brian's not the guy to do it, but you do it to the guy next door maybe, and you don't know. Someone fucking triggers an alarm in the middle of the night, you might get your ass shot.
Oh,
it's stupid.
I say.
But I think I can handle that by just
snitches get.
Maybe you talk to the kid.
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of my thing.
That's
it's like
what you
next time I
should do
see the kid, I say, hey man, like, look, between me and you, was that you the other day? And
listen, if you can talk to the kid, I got no problem with that. But
yeah,
you
I can
say something to someone because otherwise, listen, you live in Kentucky. There's a lot of guns in that state.
Yeah,
that kid could wind up getting his ass shot doing something stupid.
Yeah. So,
don't you want to have those stories where you're like, hey, I should have been dead, but I'm still alive? Let him be a man. Live
Unless he's dead, Kyle.
I
Yeah, I kinda feel
recommend.
like shit
I
if he
recommend letting the kid fucking ride the.
If
snake.
one of your neighbors fucking shoots him dead, you're gonna say, "Fuck! I wish I would have said something."
Because the neighbor on the other side of me, they're from Texas. They're absolutely insane, and they would shoot him.
I'm just saying, if you can talk to the kid, that's the best of all scenarios.
Yeah,
just
don't talk to the
and
parents.
watch the shit. It's
He
better
will
to get
fucking
caught
hate
by
you.
your parent than it is to get shot by a neighbor.
Well,
Yeah, talk with the kid. Don't tell the parents because then you're going to be the fucking
story.
asshole.
Unless the kid's a dick. If
and
you
then
talk
next
to the
thing
kid,
you know,
the kid's a dick.
the parents. I've seen this on fucking Killer Couple so many times. The parents ground the kid. They tell him he can't see his girlfriend. As soon as that happens, the girlfriend wants the parents dead. Next thing you know, those parents are dead because you snitched on the fucking kid. It's a rabbit hole.
And Brian's responsible for a double murder.
And you're responsible for a double fucking
Hold
murder.
on, you're doing a lot of assuming here. So for one, his dad doesn't live there anymore. He actually lives around the corner.
Okay, so maybe you should talk to the mom.
He lives,
dead, right?
Wait, maybe Kyle should talk to the mom.
Do you want me to talk to the mom? I'll
Oh
sort
God,
this out.
we have to tell Kyle a story. Go ahead, finish this because
so the dad lives around the corner, and I actually know him too. I actually knew him before I moved here because he worked with my brother for a while. So this guy's cool as shit. I could probably call the dad and be like, "Hey, man, I think Jacob left the house."
Way to just give his name out on camera.
Yeah, dick move. That's all a dick move. Don't call the dad. Don't do that. Let the kid.
No, but I mean, Dad would be cool with it. Dad'd be like, "I'll talk to him." Dad wouldn't
talk to the kid. If you might talk to the kid. Talk to the kid.
You might fucking beat him.
Kyle, I have to tell you this because the last time we did the show, we were in Vegas.
Yes.
And it was obviously a very hot episode. Mantis was on talking about everything. And one of our viewers was Leo's mother.
Oh.
And Leo's mother texted me after the show
right?
about you
saying
that you are her kind of man.
I forgot about
that. In fact, also texted Leo the same thing, saying that you were attractive and that you were always entertaining, which really does it for her.
And Leo tried to get us to promise to never tell you that.
So if you would like
your
your phone number, I'm very happy to give it to you.
She is more than I would love that. Text it to me. I will call her. I'll call her live on the air.
I was going to say.
I'll do it to you right now.
Can we get Mama Kukakis on the air right now?
Because it's late for her, right? Is she East Coast?
Yeah,
it's 12:15, but Leo says she's a night owl.
Okay, let's call her.
I'm going to send you the
text Leo. You me text Leo and see if she's up.
By the way,
no, don't text Leo.
If my girlfriend's watching, she's going to be very jealous on this. And guess what? My name says DFS Bachelor, not DFS Boyfriend. I do what I want. Let's go. I'll put it on the line. I'm not scared.
Yeah, don't make it an open or don't make it a closed relationship this early.
No, of course. Come on.
Josh is getting his ice cream out. I love it.
Let's go. I'm calling Mama Bukakis.
Kukakis. Mama Bukakis.
I just sent you her contact.
Okay. This might be the best thing that ever happened to us live. I'm gonna put that
or the
on.
worst.
Leo's gonna fucking blow.
Is that her first name? That's a hot first name. Is she hot too?
She's for her age, not bad looking.
She's an attractive lady.
Let's call her up. Let's save it. Okay, let's go to the contacts here. Let's do this call and see if she's watching now.
By the way, this is going to be so awesome.
Come on,
Leo's going to fucking kill us in the morning.
He's killed me. My name's Bennett and I ain't in it.
You know Leo's not watching right now.
No.
Let's go. Let's put this on speakerphone. Can everyone hear this okay?
Oh, please. She's probably not going to answer because it's a West Coast number.
I know.
Text her and tell her who you are.
If it rings out, I'll text her and let her know. I'm going to leave her a message anyways.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, I am looking for the beautiful mother of one Leo Kukakis. I said this properly. This is Kyle from the Backdoor Cover, and I cannot wait to meet you, talk to you. I would love for you to be live on our show. Let me tell you one thing. Flattery is the quickest way to my heart. I heard you're a fan of the show, and guess what? I'm a fan of you. You made a beautiful son, and maybe we could have some beautiful magic. Give me a call back, 760-468-2588. Give me a call back. Now, let me send her a text. Let's see if we can get her on the air.
Oh, my God.
What do you guys think of the message?
Phone number out, by the way.
That's
no. Well, I was going through it, so hopefully.
No, BlackJack did it once. I figure I can do it too. It's fine.
That's true. I think I did give my phone number out on this show.
Yes. Did anyone call you?
No.
Okay, so I'm fine. I'll be all right. Although people do tend to hate me a little bit more. I don't know why, but
Here, do you want me to call you BlackJack so you don't feel left out?
Hold on. Let's send her a text. I like that she liked me.
She liked you, buddy. She liked you.
Here we go. It's Kyle from the Backdoor Cover.
You.
I left my number out there. You guys feel free to call me too. I'll probably ignore it, but fucking feel free to call. Let's have some fun. That's what ratings. It's a different time now.
She said, "Kyle is my kind of man. Insanely amusing."
Or cover. Want to be on the show? I'm going to ask her. Want to be on the show? Call me. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. We're going at least 3 hours if she calls.
Yeah, call me. Let's let this marinate.
I can't wait until in the morning. I just text Leo and I'm like, dude, you're responsible for the graphic. I got to go to bed. I didn't get any sleep. Our show lasted till 3 a.m. I'm not going to tell him why.
This is
he's going to hear from his mother.
I sent her a text. If you want to see it on camera, said, "Hey, it's Kyle from Backdoor Cover. Want to be on the show right now? Call me. I'd love to talk to you."
Wow,
that's Tanda. Oh, I can we blur out her number on that?
Yeah, it wasn't on there. You couldn't.
It wasn't on there. Okay, good. Because I want to make sure she's treated with the utmost respect. Let's go. I do. I love Mama Kukakis. Daddy's it.
Oh, I mean, every time we talk to her, she's a very
sweet,
nice lady. Yeah,
I cannot wait. So
she's way more awesome.
How is Leo gonna feel when I show up on Christmas morning?
I mean, he's gonna be disappointed. It's not me.
I was gonna say, to be fair, he called BlackJack Daddy.
Yeah, he really wants to be his dad.
Yikes.
But also, Leo's grandma also lives in that house, so maybe you could work something.
You ever watch That's My Boy? The Adam Sandler movie. If you think I won't do that,
grandma in an old time bathing suit.
If you think I won't Vanilla Ice the shit out of all of this, you do not know me.
Start talking about old shows. This cable box thing has a 24/7 section where it has random shows that it just plays 24/7.
We can't build them up until they sponsor us.
Sanford and Son, Flipper, just whatever, anything.
What about Alf?
Are you watching Flipper?
No, I just saw it on the scan. Adam Sandler, 24/7.
What about Alf? Alf or Mr. Belvedere?
Oh, wow.
Ever watch Mr. Belvedere?
I'm sure they're on there. I haven't gone fully down the rabbit hole yet.
Remember Mr. Belvedere? Streets on the China. Never met him before.
You gotta sit in your lap for Christmas.
Yeah, Bob Uecker. Come on.
I can picture Leo sitting on Kyle's lap looking disgusted at Christmas.
I'm gonna be disgusted because of his weird misshapen body.
In his mouth and a fucking little thing of Jack Daniels in his hand.
That's right. And Leo's gonna open his stocking. He's gonna get those finger condoms, and you're welcome in advance. Because you don't want to get pink eye, right? You want to be able to take that. No one wants a sty. I'm serious. A sty is really
I just picture Kyle as bad Santa, but even worse.
Kyle's worse than bad Santa.
Oh God. I mean, there's going to be some butt play, no doubt about it. Just like
with Leo, or
It depends on how much I had to drink that day.
Family affair, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, his grandma lives there. His uncle lives there. Like,
come on, Mama Kukakis, text me back. Let's go. I thought it was a sweet voicemail. Didn't I use my
very nice?
I used my sexy voice too, right?
Yeah,
very gentlemanly.
I thought so. Well, that's TV gold right there. That is. If we could hit on Leo's mom live on the air, I mean, good Lord. Good Lord. Is this the episode that gets me fired? I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Fired from where?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm in a lot of places. Who knows?
I don't think this is the one. I mean,
I feel like there's other ones.
You've done worse.
I think so.
The abortion survivor shirt was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was probably worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And trying to sell my aftermarket abortion kit. That was bad. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, I saw it light up. It's just a Twitter
Damn it.
thing. Damn it. Stupid Twitter. I saw that phone because I have it on silent, so I just have to see it flash.
You got me all excited. My loins tingled a little there. I'm like, yes.
So here's what's going to happen. So if she ever, like, let's say tomorrow she calls me back, right? We have some fun. I'm going to come out I'm going to tell her to stop. I'm going to come out to the office. I'm going to record the video clip. I don't know how to sort that all out. I'll just send it to you guys, and then you figure it out. And we'll put it
I think we just do an emergency episode.
Just jump in right now. We are live talking to Leo's mom.
Like people at work.
I hope he calls Kyle at like 5 a.m. his time, and Kyle's like fucking half asleep.
I'll answer if I see Mama Kukakis.
It's not Bukakis.
Dude, I'm sorry. But if I see Mama Bukakis call me, I don't give a shit what time it is. I'm answering the phone, and then I'm gonna say, I need you to stop for 1 minute. Just hold on, just hang right there, because we're gonna record every word we say. And it's going to be absolute gold. And I promise you, I will not hold back. I will make it as entertaining as humanly possible.
I have no doubt about that.
I want her next Sunday to go into Leo's room and be like, Leo, I need to borrow your computer real quick. And he's like, okay.
Wait, does he live with his mom still?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so they're in the same house right now?
Yes.
Have you texted Leo and said I'm trying to call him?
No.
I mean, we could try Leo, but I'm pretty
sure he needs to be a team player.
Leo's
put her on the phone.
Leo's been asleep for 4.5 hours. Although BlackJack told him if he calls, he has to answer or else he's fired. So you can do that.
Let's call him. Let's talk to him about what he feels.
Leo,
what's up?
You're live on the Backdoor Cover.
What's up, folks?
Kyle may or may not have just tried to call your mom on the air.
I will kill you all.
I heard she thinks I'm handsome.
Hold on, Kyle. Leo, does your mom not have a little bit of a thing for Kyle?
No.
Leo,
tell the truth.
Leo, I have the text to prove. Don't make me put them out.
I will murder every one of you.
Well, now that's first degree now, by the way.
Okay, now can we move on? Can he stop being a baby? Can you go tell your mom? Go tell your mom to answer the phone. We want to have her on the Backdoor Cover.
Oh, dear God. My head hurts.
Go tell her. Come on. Get the fuck up.
You idiots woke me up for this.
Yes, she's awake.
This is important.
Go get her, Leo.
You're going to sit on Kyle's lap at Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. If you want a good stocking stuffer, you're going to do this, son. Son of mine. Son of mine.
BlackJack, by the way, maybe everybody that's watching can follow at BTV Bets. We can pick up some followers.
Yes, I think you should follow at BTV. This is what we do here. So, Leo.
Yeah, was that the first time you came up with that?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Can you go tell your mom I'm trying to call her?
Oh, I'm going to kill you.
Don't ask him. Tell him.
Wait, are you going to tell your mom?
Absolutely not.
Yes, you are, Leo.
Yes, you are, Leo. You're fired if you don't do it.
Order him, BlackJack. Order him. You're his boss.
Tell him.
I'm not going to tell him to wake her up.
She's awake.
If she's awake, I texted her as well. I did text her as well.
Leo, there are worse stepfathers to have than Kyle.
I'm a successful guy. I'm pretty handsome. I'm fairly nice. I mean, I might be on a no-fly list. Not a big deal.
BJ, you remember when we talked earlier today? You're like, you looked miserable. And I was like, yeah, I got a massive migraine.
Yeah.
Man, did it just come back quickly.
That has nothing to do with any of this shit, Leo.
Leo, let me ask you a question. Hold on. What are the odds that your mom actually responds to him in the morning?
Oh, less than 0.
Really? Because she kind of likes him.
From the text that
No. Hold on. You can't say anything, Leo.
You idiots. Good one.
What? I thought it was a beautiful
Leo,
text.
the
I want
heart
to tell her
wants
thank
what
you.
the heart wants.
Hey, is there any way he could text the address so I could send her flowers? Because that meant a lot.
We've got
Oh, I've got his address.
Oh, okay. I'm sending her flowers. So, Leo, you have two choices. I do the full court press and I don't stop, or you let me talk to her on the air and maybe, just maybe, I lay off just a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Choose wisely.
Those are the only choices, because you know I'm a sick fuck. I am not fucking around here. I will wake up at 5 in the morning.
Oh my God, I have to fly to California to kill him.
He's in Oregon.
He's not. Yeah, you wouldn't find him there, idiot.
Yeah.
Oregon. Oh God, I hate my life.
And I heard the text. I feel like she's reasonably interested. I think we can have a good time.
Easy call, Leo.
Like I wasn't gonna get on a plane again, but I might get on a plane for just one visit.
You're on a fucking no-fly list.
I don't think so. I think
Maybe
I'm allowed.
just an Allegiant.
Hey, if you are on a no-fly list, it's okay. You can use the Bobby Valentine disguise. It was well done when he was with the Mets. I think it'll work on this.
I got a car. I'll spend a few hours in the car and stop at some shady hotels on the way. But then the problem is everyone gets HPV. We don't want that. What? Should I not have said that?
No, you should have.
Come on, Leo. Honest. I want to talk to your beautiful mother.
I swear to God, I'll go. Nope.
Leo, if you don't do it, we're just going to keep harassing you about it.
You have to do it.
BlackJack, you have betrayed me.
No, I haven't. I fulfilled your mother's wishes. She likes Kyle.
I'm a handsome guy. I mean, come on.
Leo, did she or did she not send a text that said, "That's my kind of man"?
I just don't understand. I don't understand how this happened.
You don't? We're drinking. It's Sunday night. Stress. So we do all this work building up to NFL Sundays, right? You don't think we're stressed the fuck out and want to release? Of course we do. It's a lot of work building up to these days. And then I heard these wonderful messages about me, which I really need right now. I'm going through a lot personally. And I mean, the universe just unfolds as it should.
Oh, if you think this is Leo's worst nightmare, just wait.
Yeah, no. If he doesn't go tell his mom that I'm trying to talk to her, I'm gonna be fine. I'm fucking going full court press. You can call me.
This is your last stop before bed. This is kind of Brian's payback for constantly touching him in Vegas.
Yes.
There you go.
God, I'm going to fly out to Kentucky and molest you.
What does that mean though?
Exactly what it means.
Then your mother will be unattended when Kyle goes to visit her.
Oh my God, I have to build a moat.
A moat? Why? I take offense to this. I would be a great stepfather, first of all. I'm a really nice person. I'm good at stocking stuffers. Like
He can teach you how to bet the NFL since you can't, you idiot.
Yeah, I would teach you how to bet the NFL for fuck's sake so you wouldn't lose every week. I'd help you out with that. You know?
And he'd make your mom a really happy lady.
Dude, and I love her. I love her name.
Kyle's a giver.
I'm a giver. I'm not greedy.
Didn't you read his text on how gentle he was with his girlfriend-ish
Very gentle
thing because of their accident?
Very gentle.
I missed that.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Leo, get it sorted out.
Leo, you got two choices.
I already told you how this is going to go down. If you think I won't show up in a fucking Subaru Impreza, I'll rent that shit and drive the hell out of it.
The WRX?
Yeah, whatever.
By the way, Kyle is currently drinking lemon drop moonshine.
Cheers. Cheers. And I have endless supply, and it's delicious. I know the ladies like it. So,
yeah, because it's a bitch drink.
Can you ask your mom to call in so we could talk to her, please?
I check. I'm gonna kill you in the morning.
It's either that or you're getting flowers delivered tomorrow. So
I swear to God, I will have those flowers delivered tomorrow. There's no fucking expense I won't pay.
Come on, Leo. If we're being honest, does your mother not deserve to have flowers in her life?
I swear to God.
Does she not deserve a handsome guy? Look how good I look. I look good for 39. Come on, bro.
You look like shit.
Fuck you, Leo. Guess what? You don't get those little fucking fruity Tootsie Rolls in your stocking anymore. You just fucked up.
Or the little finger.
Yeah, and you don't get the Skittles Fun Packs either. You just fucked up bad. You fucked up bad.
In fact, just ground him, Kyle. I mean, you're pretty much a stepfather anyway.
Yeah, you're grounded. You are fucking grounded.
Oh my God, I'm gonna step on you.
I saw your body next to Mantis. You can't step up that high. You got to fucking work out way harder.
How tall are you?
Like 5'11", 6 foot.
All right, I'm gonna break you in half. Okay.
Is that any way to talk to your father?
Stepfather.
I'm gonna.
All right, buddy. Go back to sleep. Get some rest. Sweet dreams.
You failed on this.
Yeah,
actually, it was pretty funny.
Sweet dreams. Get some rest. Don't worry about it.
It was funny. You may or may not be fired in the morning. We'll figure it out.
You've made your bed. Now Kyle's going to sleep in it.
Carrie deserves so much better than you.
She's alive.
Hey, that's one thing.
Killed her a week ago.
Yeah, that's one thing that we can all agree on. She definitely deserves better than Brian, but that's all right. That's fine.
Whatever. I'm pretty awesome.
This is amazing. Can we reread that text message one more time? Can Leo hear it? Leo, I want you to stay on for this.
Chase,
I want you to hear this.
I have been with you.
Where she said, Kyle's my kind of man, insanely amusing.
Mm-hmm. And then what else?
Well, that was all she said to me. She sent Leo another text that he won't disclose.
Leo, let's hear the text.
I don't recall any of this.
Oh, my God.
What? You're losing credibility, online credibility right now. The truth will set you free.
10 minutes ago, I was having a conversation with Chase about what a loyal soldier I have been to you. When you set the precedent of when you call, I answer, I have exceeded those expectations. I very rarely miss a phone call. I do everything you ask. I have been a loyal soldier. And now I get this phone call at 12:30 on a Sunday.
It's actually a Monday, buddy.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's 9:30 where I'm at, so I'm spry. I still have a lot of energy and a lot of time.
Okay, we're gonna have to discuss this in the meeting at some point.
I did send a text message. I'm not gonna lie. Would you like to hear what I said on the text message?
Oh, please, yes.
I thought it was nice. I also left a voicemail. I left a nice voicemail with my second voice.
That's a very nice voicemail.
I just said, hey, it's Kyle from the Backdoor Cover. We would love for you to be on the show right now. Call me. I'd love to talk to you. In that voice.
Oh, dear God, what's happening? Oh, BlackJack, you have betrayed me. Oh, my God, Jay's the one that betrayed me.
Yeah, your girlfriend did this.
Oh, my God.
She's amazing, by the way. You better be nice to her. I'll come kick your ass.
Yeah, you have to break up that deserve better.
You have to break
girls that deserve better. She's with you. You won't even look out for your own mother and hook her up with a really nice, handsome, successful, debonair sports handicapper.
Successful?
Oh, wow.
Hey, handicapping contest for Leo's mom.
Do you want socks in your stockings or not? And yes, I will do a handicapping contest.
I smell a handicapping contest for a date with Leo's mom.
I do too. Leo, how are you going to feel when I beat you in this contest and you have to pay for the date?
Oh my God, I hate my life.
Ooh, maybe he chauffeurs.
Leo.
Yes,
we'll figure the details out in the morning, buddy. Go get some sleep.
We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Follow us on Twitter at Better Than Vegas.
Sweet dreams, Leo.
Sweet dreams. Love you. Love you, son.
That was gold. Guys, that was gold. We never know how the night's going to go. People probably think we do a ton of show prep.
First of all, I had no idea that one of the moms was having a little crush. I'm in.
She likes you, buddy.
I like her already.
I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Come on.
Wow.
That was
God, next week. My Twitter handle might be DFS boyfriend. Who knows?
I can't wait. No, it is
DFS
Leo's dad.
DFS stepdad. Ooh, I've been a stepdad before. I'm pretty good at it.
DFS Leo stepdad.
God damn it. God damn it.
You should actually change it to that in the group message.
So do you think he's laying in bed right now going, what the fuck just happened?
He's not going to sleep.
No.
He won't sleep.
I'm going
to text you their address in case you do want to send flowers.
I am going to send flowers.
By the way,
a big bouquet, like an expensive one.
You remember the whole thing we were pulling on him in Vegas about two of the employees?
Did he ever guess?
No, we never got there because you didn't make it because of the no-fly list, and LaDuca never showed up and all that. But he literally the next day, like he couldn't sleep the whole night thinking about it, like going through his head trying to figure out who it was.
He told me, I talked to him off the air when I met his lovely girlfriend as well, who I guess is going to be my, what is that when you're the stepdad of the
daughter-in-law?
She's going to be, something like my daughter-in-law, lovely young lady. And they were asking me, hey, do you know who it is out here? And I said, yeah, I know who it is. And they're like, please tell us. Will you please tell us? And I said, no, let me hear your guesses. And then he said, well, you were one of my guesses because I thought maybe you ran into it in college. And I told him that's offensive. And then he said BlackJack, by the way.
He said BlackJack. He had a reason for me. He thought maybe me and BlackJack were an item. Like he had theories that were insane.
Leo is texting me very angrily right now.
What's he saying?
He said, Kyle, he said, my mother responded to you. How did this go wrong?
Tell him we can make it all go away as long as he never talks about the Dolphins and Bears again.
No, I don't give a shit what he says.
I know, but we'll just tell him that so we don't have to hear about it anymore.
It could have went away if he'd have just put her on the phone. Or it could have gotten worse because I'm really good on the phone. I would have had a good time with that.
Oh, you're going to get her on the phone.
I swear. And when she calls, I'm literally going to say, I don't care what state I am, what time it is. I don't care what's happening. I don't care if I'm in the middle of whatever with the bartender girl. Everything's
sorry,
stopping.
I got to take this.
Everything's stopping. And I'm going to record.
I said, Leo, promise to never talk about the Bears again. He goes, fuck the Bears.
Okay. Well.
Oh, Lord.
It's not my fault I age this well. It's not my fault. It's not my fucking fault. I mean, what do you want?
I love it.
Oh, what a fucking absolutely beautiful turn of events. Thank you guys so much for telling me about that. That made me feel so much better.
Yeah.
Here I thought I was going to be alone forever, and now I find out love is right on the horizon. You just have to let the universe.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, you had no love. Now you've got all the love in the world.
Yes. From all the wrong or right places. Right. Who knows?
What are you staring at there, BlackJack?
Oh, I'm just sending Kyle an address.
Yes, I swear to God, I'm going on and sending flowers. I'm gonna send flowers.
Oh, I can't wait. What's the card gonna say?
I gotta think. Yep. All right, Leo. Well, if you're watching, you did this to yourself. This could have been fucking. This didn't have to happen this way. It didn't have to happen this way.
It didn't. Like I think he thinks you're kidding. Like you wouldn't do this, and it's like,
please not
watch.
I'm a sick fuck.
I can't wait for a call from Leo that says, "Fucking flowers showed up."
I swear to God. So how do I do this quick?
Okay. 1-800 flowers, buddy.
1-800 flowers. I swear to God, I'm gonna get on. Let's just do it right now. Let's do it right now while we're on the air.
Let's do it.
1-800 flowers. So you just go what? 1-800flowers.com?
.com. That's it.
Oh, okay. Click that link. Ooh, I wonder what her favorite flower is. So if I'm a sexy, intoxicating
She's Greek.
mom, Greek. Okay.
Let's
So
look at what are the Greek
Hold
favorite
on.
flowers.
See what your availabilities are for next day delivery.
Okay, so let me put in the zip code. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but let me put the zip code in. I feel like since the area that it's in, there's a lot of flower shops in that area. I feel like we can get this done pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you've been watching. What's that movie? Nothing Departed.
So what's the occasion? So we got birthday, anniversary, congratulations, get well, I'm sorry, just because. I think just because really hits the nail on the head. Just because, and I'm going to make the message because I think you're beautiful.
Now, I will admit I know nothing about flowers other than just telling the florist to send my wife some wonderful flowers.
So when should it arrive? Tomorrow, right? We want tomorrow. We want tomorrow delivery.
Today, 9/27.
Let's find a gift now.
Daffodils are the number 2 Greek flower, it says.
Okay, so I'm looking at a lovely lavender medley. That looks pretty fucking erotic. The other one's it's like white and purple. That screams sex to me, right?
I like it.
We got these autumn lily bouquets, a pick of the patch. Nah.
For anyone just tuning in, Kyle's not just getting flowers for just any odd occasion or trying to educate you on flowers. He's buying them for Leo's mom and having them shipped to him tomorrow.
Yes, I think we should put out the whole story. His mom had texted some of our colleagues saying
what does this mean?
He got 900 he's talking about DraftKings or FanDuel. Chester Rogers. So Chester Rogers was minimum salary on DraftKings. He had a fantastic matchup in the slot today against his former team, against Kenny Moore. I told people to play him, and all the son of a bitch does go out there and score a touchdown because I am the goddamn DFS king. I won $1,200.
I'm going to ask the question: who the fuck is Chester Rogers?
He's the slot man for the Tennessee Titans.
Against the Colts. I saw that.
The Colts against Kenny Moore. It was minimum salary. I put it out there. I told people to play him, and he scored a touchdown, so I look like a genius today. But more importantly, I don't give a shit about that. Yes, I look smart. Leo's mom thinks I'm sexy. And I'm going to put the moves on right now. So, what about a wonderful wishes bouquet? White and blue and light pink. Yeah, 0.24% owned. That's right. You only heard it from one DFS show, and that was me. And, I'm getting a text now, but I kind of want to. I kind of want to break that rule. I actually want to do it.
What?
Well, just hold on.
Things are happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on.
I'm about to buy this shit. $73. I'm in.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is it a go?
Yeah.
Wait, you're not getting clearance because I don't want to do it because he says it's okay.
No, go ahead.
Listen, okay.
BlackJack does not care about his feelings.
I have determined it's okay to send the flowers.
What about like a fall fruit harvest where she can eat some fruit?
Whatever. Whatever bouquet you determine is fine.
I like this little lavender garden bouquet too. Purple, white, very erotic, very sensual.
I like it.
What do you think? Okay, let's click it. Pick your item. Ooh, do we want the purple vase, a clear vase? We want the purple vase. Let's go with the purple vase. Let her know that I care. I'm willing to spring the extra $2 for the color.
So I'm sorry. Who is Chester Rogers?
Chester Rogers, the slot man for the Tennessee Titans. He was minimum salary for the Titans. He's played 68% of the snaps coming in. The Colts struggle in the slot with Kenny Moore. Rock Ya-Sin play some slot. So I told people, I said, hey, if you're looking for a contrarian play Chester Rogers at minimum salary on FanDuel and DraftKings, and he's going to hit value. Son of a bitch scores a touchdown, gets double-digit fantasy points. I look like a genius today. But again, that's not the best part of the day. The best part of the day is what's happening right now. So I don't need a subscription. Let's just add it to cart. I want it delivered tomorrow, 27th. No, not October. God damn it.
Yeah, that would be weird.
A month later, we've totally forgot about this.
Actually, that may be better.
No, I want this shit as soon as possible. So I guess the soonest I can get it to that address is the 28th on Tuesday. Let's go ahead and click that. Oh, do we want to add some chocolates to this?
She looks like she may dabble in the chocolates a little.
Who does?
I think she only dabbles in like the fun chocolates because from what I can gather, it looks like she doesn't eat anything. Just an absolute perfect princess. Again.
Oh, she is. Yeah. No, that's not what I was saying at all.
I'm just trying to coach you through this. You've been married too long. You don't know how this fucking works, Brian. Okay, just let me sort this out. Okay. Yes, you can have my location. Recipient's first name.
So awesome.
Should I make her first name my baby girl?
No, I used the real first name since you haven't spoken yet.
Whatever. Hold on. Let me make sure I spell the last name right. Hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna say it loud. I can't believe I gave my phone number out.
Yeah, you did.
That's all right. We're having fun. There's a reason this show is sponsored, even though I feel like I haven't gotten rich off this goddamn show yet. When do I? Yeah, take my fantasy buy-in out of it or something. No. I have to pay for our fantasy football league that I'm winning now. So obviously I want to pay for it because I'm kicking.
Dude, you want to talk about winning? Fucking Chase.
I heard
mopped the floor with me this week because of a defense and a kicker.
He said he ran into a buzzsaw.
Dude, okay, let me type this address in. And this is the exact address, right?
Describe what happened to me. Yes, that is. I am predicted to lose this matchup currently, let's see, with one game left this week by approximately 90 points because Chase had a defense that scored 21 points. I scored -4. And he had a kicker that scored 14 points.
Jesus.
Also, Kareem Hunt went off for 24.5 points. And he still has Ezekiel Elliott and Miles Sanders left. I have Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard, we're in a 10-man league. Why are you starting Tony Pollard? We're in a 10-man league for
I have a running back problem, Kyle.
Your team sucks.
I have a running back problem.
If you're
Josh Jacobs not being active is really a problem.
That is a problem. Why would you draft Josh Jacobs? All right.
I was in Vegas. It felt right.
Yeah, I was going to say it was not a well thought out draft by anyone.
Oh, I see. I'm just typing this in the wrong. Okay, so let's go like that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. You got to take over just for 1 second while I get all this information correct. Use this address for all shipments. Yes, because I'm probably going to send her more. This might not be the first set of flowers. Save address and continue. No, not fucking Wednesday, October 27th, you sons of a bitch. We want Tuesday, September 28th. There we go. Write your gift message here. So this is where I
need a drink.
Yeah. Should we take a shot before I write this in? You guys want to help me with this?
I do not want to help you with that.
Why not?
Deal with Leo in the morning. Or
that's why you're supposed to help
accurately as soon as this stream ends.
Is he mad?
Why? You think he's going to be upset?
Oh.
I'm quite the catch. I was voted the most eligible bachelor in town. So I mean,
and you still are.
I'm quite the catch.
Listen, what Leo doesn't understand, and he's watching now, so I can say this to him directly. We are not in any way making fun of your mother or
no way in hell.
In all seriousness, what woman does not like to get flowers? It's just flowers.
Especially from a handsome fucking stud.
Most eligible bachelor.
I mean,
I would not let Kyle do anything outrageous.
And I would never treat your mother disrespectfully either. So I'm having fun with this, but I'm also very respectful. There will
be I'm going to get a drink.
Nothing disrespectful. I would never do that.
No,
now, on to my message.
Oh, God.
Let's put something like, I hope this brightens your day. I look forward to when I get to hug you in person. From your stud muffin. What do you think?
Stud muffin. No.
No, sign your name.
Okay. I'll put my name. There we go. Thought you could use a smile right now. Yeah, we'll put that little thing on there. Save shipment to continue. Let's go.
Oh my God, this is so awesome.
Price is sent.
Leo, it's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun, is it?
Brian, I wouldn't push this.
Team drink. What's up, sport? Let's go. Let's have a team drink. I finished that bottle, by the way. So you guys remember where it was at. Let me see it.
That's a mason jar, not a bottle.
It's what you put moonshine in. You're from Kentucky. You fucking know that.
It's a jar, not a bottle.
You know what I mean. Why does it not have my... let me resave that message. Hope this... God, why do I have to type this twice? That's how you know I care, because I'm doing this twice. Otherwise, I would totally give up. Forward to...
This sounds like Kyle's performing surgery.
It's really tough.
Speaking of 1-800-Flowers, since we're using your service, we'd like to sponsor.
Speaking of which, the show is sponsored by Tax Relief Advocates. Make sure you give them a call. 1-882.
I was watching the Sunday Night Football game, and I have not changed the channel, obviously, because I've been sitting over here. I'm now looking at Joel Osteen. How the fuck does that happen?
Isn't that guy shouldn't he be in prison?
He was a real scumbag when that hurricane hit Houston a couple of years ago.
Yes.
He was no Mattress Mac.
Oh, so you mean a religious fuck who talks about Jesus and molests kids is a piece of shit? Shocking. Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't think this guy molests kids. I think this guy is just a charlatan.
We got Chicago Fire on here.
But how does Fox, or what is it, NBC? How does NBC go Sunday Night Football, local news, Joel Osteen? Like, can we buy this time? Can we just be on this? Like, this can't cost fucking anything. Can we be on NBC right now?
Probably, but we couldn't have as much fun.
Hey, by the way, are we allowed to have Ric Flair on after that bullshit episode of...
Yes.
Ric Flair's rate has to be discounted right now.
You guys see the episode of The Dark Side of the Moon where they talk?
I did.
Ride from hell.
I mean, he helicoptered his penis.
Who hasn't?
Good for him. Well, I mean, I'm a grower, not a shower, so I don't do it very often. You know what I mean? I try to do it, but apparently he's very well endowed. And that's the thing, is like Ric Flair doesn't need to billing address. Okay, god damn it. See, that's the problem when you send it somewhere else.
Do not give your address out on the air. You have a husband out there.
Yes, I'm not going to give my... Well, he's not going to be able to kick my ass. Come on now.
Well, he's not your husband.
Still, Kyle, still. Why is Joel Osteen? I can't get past this. Why is Joel
I'm just confused. So billing address is not the same as a delivery address. So I need to put this in. Okay.
Yeah, it's your address.
Send orders. Yeah, I want to know when the order gets delivered. Send that to my phone. Continue to review order. Everything is in. She's going to get a beautiful lavender garden bouquet from yours truly. Place order. Only $130.47. That's right.
100 flowers is expensive as fuck.
Well, I thought it was like $55, but apparently there's a lot of charges.
When you add that next day delivery, that shit gets pricey.
Yes, it does.
They're paying because you only do next day delivery if you fucked up.
I'm doing it because we're not fucking up. That's right. Better than Vegas will pay for it anyway. I'll put it on the company card.
I mean,
Kyle won a contest.
Maybe they want to sponsor us.
Who knows?
We're using your service, 1-800-Flowers.
Okay, I'm submitting right now, and thank you for your purchase. I think we're done here. So I think on Tuesday, Leo's mom, that was very expensive. That's very irresponsible.
Wait, it's not coming tomorrow?
No, the soonest I can
get it. The earliest they can get them there is the 28th.
Tuesday, September 28th is the soonest I could get it there. and I paid double the price to get it there. I paid $103 for this, for Christ's sake.
Credit to you. Dedicated.
For live content, baby, I'll do anything.
Anything?
Almost anything. I'm a wild man. I'll do whatever.
$20 is $20, right?
That's it. A hole's a hole.
That's how many times do we see that T-shirt in Vegas, Brian? I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
That's
a lot. A lot.
Wow. I can have $130.47. That should tell Leo how much I respect his mom.
Really should.
Is Leo still watching?
Hey, that's a good purchase. That's a solid amount of money to pay.
He's still texting me.
Is he still watching?
He's still texting.
I don't know if she's watching, but I did send his mom flowers right now,
he
live on the air. I spent $130 on that shit.
Why is he mad?
He should be happy now.
I wouldn't care.
He got the best stepdad in the world. Did he see how irresponsibly I spend $130? Imagine his stocking at Christmas.
Woo! You put a nice present under that tree.
Does he celebrate Christmas?
You're going to be getting some of that Abercrombie cologne in there if you behave yourself.
Some Abercrombie cologne.
Hey, that smells good.
You can't even say Abercrombie.
I don't even, but I know it smells good. When I walk by that store, I'm always like, damn.
It's always got a very distinct odor.
Yeah,
I don't even go in the store because you can't breathe in there.
I can't believe I just sent those. That's so amazing.
All right, that feels like an appropriate note to end on. We're almost 2 hours into this shit.
Tune in next week when we find out the results.
Next week, we'll be back, 11 p.m. Eastern, backdoor cover, right here on Better Than Vegas.
What about maybe Tuesday night when those flowers show up, maybe we jump on. You guys let me know.
Normally we pump Tax Relief Advocate's phone number, but tonight none of this has been their responsibility or Better Than Vegas. This is purely reckless speculation by Kyle. We'll be back next week. Adios.